Have you ever seen a pretty girl and you thought to yourself, wow, she's pretty. I should go up and talk to her. But even as you're saying the words, your body does not obey. You stand frozen. Immediately, your mind races with excuses. What if she has a boyfriend? What if I say something stupid? And another 100 excuses as she walks off and you're mad at yourself. And just as you're about to give yourself a verbal lashing, you spot from the corner of your eye another girl who's even more beautiful than the first. Again, you say, I must go talk to her. But yet again, you stand there like a statue. Every time you deny yourself the opportunity to say hello to someone you might like to get to know, you are reinforcing the idea that you are not good enough. Every interaction reinforces that safe and comfortable. I didn't get rejection, which means next time it'll be easier to hesitate. On the flip side, every time you go to a girl and break the ice, you reinforce the idea that you're someone that would be cool to meet. Every time you take advantage of an opportunity, you grow your ability to see opportunities. There is real pain to rejection, which is why we hesitate. You think that if she laughs at you, everyone will laugh at you. It's not true, but you think it's true. You may say, but I'm not confident. I can't approach women. Well, the problem is you're confusing the cause and effect. You get confident by approaching women. This is another one of the paradoxes in dating life and life in general. You have to be bad at something before you can get good at it. And in order to get confident, you must act confidently. So if you're caught in the cycle of hesitation, you have to realize that the pain of rejection is less than the pain of hesitation. Because in the long run, you won't get what you want out of a relationship if you never start it. You must be courageous and approach her because women, as a rule, never approach a man. Now, I can already see in the comments, but I'm a woman and I approach men all the time. Yeah, well, this video ain't for you. As someone who has been a street preacher, a telemarketer, a realtor, as well as having been rejected by many women, I know the bitter sting of rejection. And while I can't do it for you, I can share some insights with you, many of which I had to learn the hard way. Now, the caveat here is that it's been a while since I've been on the dating scene. So the insights I'm going to share aren't about the boots on the ground practical methods, but rather the mindset you will need. It never gets easy. You just get used to it. The more you practice and take action, the better at it you're going to be. Sometimes you just need to remind yourself that you can do hard things. Women may give you a sign, but she'll never be the one to initiate. This has always been the man's responsibility. Learn about looks maxing and game theory. Improve your setup. Dan Bilzerian wrote a book called The Setup. And while the majority of the book is just recounting of as many sexcapades, but he does offer one suggestion that I think the average guy who isn't Dan can benefit from, and it's called the setup. The idea is that you put yourself in situations where you look the best by comparison. My last insight is that it's hard, but it's always been hard. Your ancestors survived freezing cold winters, plagues, famines, and especially war. This last item, war, is why there was a scarcity of men. Only the survivors of war really had the opportunity to procreate. Women didn't have an abundance of options when Johnny came marching home again, and they were more interested in pursuing their biological imperative rather than getting caught up in the frivolities of the day. Thankfully, most men of today don't have to worry about warfare, but it is still hard to become the best option a woman has when the system is rigged against you. So I hope you enjoyed my thoughts on rejection. If something I said resonated with you, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe to the channel. Thanks and take care.